The hum of the refrigerator was the only thing keeping Elias sane in the silence of his new apartment. It was a vintage studio, which was realtor speak for thin walls, peeling wallpaper, and a radiator that clanked like a trapped animal. He was sitting at his desk, staring at a blank screen, when he heard it. Scritch, scritch, scritch. It was coming from the wall directly behind his monitor. At first, Elias figured it was mice. He grabbed a heavy textbook and slammed it against the plaster. The sound stopped instantly. Silence returned. Then, 5 seconds later, scritch, scritch. This time, the sound didn't stop. It began to move. It traveled up the wall, across the corner of the ceiling, and stopped directly over his head. Elias looked up. The ceiling was painted a dull off-white, but there was a faint, damp-looking indentation where the sound had paused. Then came the voice. It wasn't a scream or a growl. It was a wet, rhythmic clicking, like someone trying to speak with a mouthful of gravel. Elias, it's so tight in here. Elias froze. His name. The mice knew his name. Who's there? He managed to whisper, his heart hammering against his ribs. The drywall is delicious, the voice vibrated through the ceiling. But there's no room to turn around. Open the vent, Elias. I want to see the sky again. Elias backed away, his chair screeching against the floor. He didn't have a roommate. The unit above him was supposed to be vacant. He grabbed his phone to call the landlord, but his eyes stayed glued to that damp spot on the ceiling. As he watched, a thin gray sliver poked through the plaster. It wasn't a finger. It was too long, too pale, and it had 3 joints before it even reached a knuckle. It hooked into the ceiling and began to peel the paint back like dead skin. I can smell the cold air, the thing whispered, its voice